Sure.
Oh god.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everyone today?
You know what? That
I
pretty much sums it up.
Oh,
Actually,
that's so good.
I
Welcome
hate it
in.
here.
that sums up my day, I think.
That's what you deserve.
Oh.
I hate it here.
The skeleton
Session's
sitting
over.
on my desk is appalled by that.
Session's over. Aegis got murdered, bloody, and yeah.
Turns out
I
they did
died
not
of the
survive
fire damage that
all
Karu
of it
gave
all.
me.
Turns out
I did
Aegis
no
was the
such thing.
vampire all along, and
I did not give you fire damage. A vampire burst into flames, proving it was a vampire while in your mouth.
May, please don't say that to Karu. He's gonna just think that Aegis is a vampire all session now.
Oh no! Aegis is a vampire!
Y'all,
Aegis is a vampire, guys. Newest revelation.
is
Welcome.
that why he couldn't go in the water?
Yeah, that's totally why he couldn't go in the water. It's because he's a vampire. That's also why we've never seen Aegis in front of a mirror.
Oh, so true.
That's not a thing. Vampires
true.
can go in water. What the fuck?
Can't go.
No, they can't
over
cross running water.
Yeah, they can't cross running water.
water.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever.
They
heard
also
in
have
my
to
life.
count things.
Yeah.
Shut up, Karu. Shut
No.
the fuck up.
No,
I'm
it's
telling
true.
you.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
maybe that's
absolutely true.
your test.
Is
Yeah.
that, wait, is
You
that what
gotta
the
see if you
count
can
is?
make them count things.
Yeah, that's the whole bit about the count. If you were to like
Oh.
spill
Does Aegis
things
know
in
how to
front of
count?
a vampire, they have
vampire.
to sit there and count them all.
Mhm.
It's one of the oldest like weird
Mhm.
things.
It's like how a
about
vampire
vampires.
can't come in without being
Yeah, you have
invited
to
in.
invite them.
Well,
And also,
vampires can't come
There's a
in
reason
and
behind
out.
the mirror one. It's because they were backed with silver back
Yep.
then.
Mhm.
It's very funny. It's like in V Rising when the sorting in your inventory is called like counting or
Yeah, it
something
is.
We
like
all
that.
become Kaya at this point. We're still-
Yeah, why are we talking about vampires so in depth?
Because vampires. So yeah.
Isn't there there's a whole campaign dedicated to this, Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Lestrade, I believe.
Yeah.
Curse of Count Strahd. Okay, fine. Let's go.
Lestrade.
Anyway.
Nerds.
Yes. So last
No, it's
we
just
left
Curse of
off,
Strahd.
Oh.
yeah, you guys went to go and deal with the cultists that Sorella sent you after.
Fuck that dwarf.
Quotation in quotation marks.
And Irie decided it would be a good idea to take the fear orb, go over to them, go boo bitch, and break it, trapping herself and most of them in a never-ending nightmare for 10 minutes.
Based as fuck.
Yeah, clearly.
And leaving the rest of the party to try and convince the remaining member of the cultists that they're the good guys.
We are.
That didn't go very well.
I killed a vampire.
No, Kaya is now a legendary vampire.
Yes,
hunter.
Kaya is now a legendary vampire hunter, and yeah, you guys have discovered that, well, you let the quote-unquote cultists who say they were refugees trying to just escape before they got yanked by whatever has been kidnapping people in this city. You let them go. They have left on a boat headed to the surface. And Lear has witnessed something very much not, very much undead attempt to run off with Frox's unconscious body.
Frox did escape, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Frox has
Okay.
escaped, so you
I
are
did
not missing a
not
party
look at
member.
her anymore, and it tried to escape. And then
Irie might be a bit concussed, but she is out of her never-ending nightmare as well.
I dropped Irie on her head,
You
right?
did drop her
Yes,
on her
you
head
did.
to
Yeah.
try
Have
and...
concussion and might be having hallucinations afterwards.
Yeah,
because of it.
who knows?
It's fine. She doesn't remember.
Fox and I are also very weak at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to go rest, actually. That might...
What?
Unless they can drink. You still have that cup and everything, right?
Also, Aegis, I think you still
Yeah,
have your health
yeah, I do.
potion because I used mine on you.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
That is
still
true.
have-
What?
Yeah,
Let me
I
check my
used mine on
inventory.
you. I didn't think I used yours.
Yeah, you haven't used a health potion, Aegis, so you should have yours still.
Pull up my character sheet and see.
Brock should still have one too, right?
I believe so.
Probably.
Or one of ours.
Or all of the
Oh.
above.
Or all of the above.
Yeah. Also, whoever stole Malachi's shit.
Oh yeah.
That would
There
be
should be an
Irie.
extra one running around.
Irie and Brock, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you have his
I
boot
was
on?
bribed off
Yeah, I
to
have
not
his boots
rob
on.
Irie. That is all.
Oh.
I don't
He's
have
not
one in my
wearing his
inventory.
boots.
Mm.
So either I
Wait.
just forgot to put it there, or it was used.
You might have forgotten to put it there because I don't believe that
Yeah, you haven't used one.
you haven't used one.
Maybe Frox took it, I don't know. I guess I'll use my
Who did
potion
I-
if I
You
saw
would
it.
know if I took it because I'd have an extra.
Well, how many do you
I-
have, Hitch?
I think only one.
Well,
I don't remember robbing you yet.
Oh, goodness.
Last session, I gave somebody a pouch with some stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we remember who?
wait, was it the shit you gave me to, like,
Yes,
end my
yes,
panic
okay.
attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Cool.
just hold on to that.
Yippee.
Okay.
That's fake.
So, you guys
Yippee-ki-yay.
are kind of congregating at this dock. A bit worse for wear.
I think I'm still up in the tower because I tried killing that dwarf and he's still alive.
No, you're not.
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I thought they were all still down there. I'm like, I'm going to have to cower away in this
Oh,
tower until
they
he's
left
gone.
while I
No,
was
they left on the
saving
boat.
your ass.
Yeah. They left on the boat while you were about to get yoinked by the undead creature.
Spreading the word of Kaya.
Yeah, they're spreading the word of Kaya, the legendary vampire hunter.
Vampire hunter. I 100% believe that after they were inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
These poor innocent people.
Yeah, Puff is
Oh, I
still
headbutted
death
my
rolling.
mic.
Oh no.
Is the corpse at least not on fire?
It's not on
anymore?
fire, but Puff is absolutely
Okay.
still death rolling with it.
Okay, I'm glad he's having fun at least.
He's more
That's my
playing
boy.
with it than eating it because of how much food he and Aegis ate earlier, but
It's good. He'll
You
wear
know.
himself out. He'll take a good nap later.
so yeah.
Did you guys see? I killed a vampire.
You did
I
what?
think-
Yeah, there was a vampire. I told you guys. Nobody wanted to believe me because of the mind magic that the vampires use, and they made you all believe. But I grew up around people who know how to resist mind stuff. I'm just telling you guys, I knew vampires from the beginning, and I came up and I stabbed one, and it burst into flames. Vampire.
I blink very slowly twice, and I look at Irie and go, "Yeah, don't you remember? There was totally a vampire here."
I want to just spit up one of the dude's
Absolutely.
eyes.
I'm just gonna.
Well, that's
Mhm.
nasty.
The eyeball
But-
just kind of rolls past Kaya's foot.
I kind of like jump up a little bit and scoot away. I'm just like, oh, like, no. That's that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, I imagine vampires aren't very digestible.
Well, you don't want to admire your handiwork? You were just telling us all about it.
I've seen enough dead bodies in my life.
Okay.
Looking out at just everything around us,
Mm-hmm.
am I seeing anything that I was before? Like, or was it just like full hallucination?
At the moment, you can just kind of see the wreckage of what you assume is Kaya's battle with the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Just torch marks all around the floor.
Yeah,
and
there's-
like the twig Aegis was hiding behind.
yeah,
Burnt.
all of it is just kind of scattered about. You do see the remnants of like the supplies that they had been loading on the boats. What they had decided to leave behind because they were like, you know what, there's vampires out here now, we're leaving.
They're
Um,
gonna starve to death before they get there.
they had managed to load some of it on, but not all of it. For now, everything seems to be pretty normal.
Okay.
Are there crates around the dock?
They are.
I'm robbing.
Okay. I mean, they're mostly like food items, and there's no valuables.
My guy's hurt. He's hungry.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking
I was
of,
about to say, what kind of food?
Yeah. I'm gonna go and grab some of the food and munch because I did not eat at the tavern.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Yeah. So,
You know
most
what,
of the
that's fair, I
food
didn't either.
that's there, are definitely made for kind of like a long journey. So, there has been some like dried meat and fish that's been left behind. There's some various like cracker type breads, like hardtack, things that you could take for a long time and not have go bad. Some dried fruits that you don't quite recognize. There are a few smaller prepared portions of things. You do notice that over kind of where most of the people had been kind of congregated around, there is a bit of a soup bowl that's still, or not soup bowl, like a big soup pot that has a little bit of soup left in it, as well as some other like dry rations that you probably wouldn't be able to really ingest right away without preparing them.
Is there like any linens laying around?
I mean, yeah, there's like the tent bits that they left.
Can we lay one of these linens on the ground and have a picnic? Why would you?
Yeah, you guys
Let's
want to
have a
use this
picnic.
opportunity
Heck
to take
yeah.
a rest?
Sure.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Let's take a picnic and discuss what just happened.
Yeah,
because
go
boy,
for
do
it.
I got some stuff to tell y'all.
Lear
That's
is ready
awesome.
for gossip time.
If we're making a picnic and like settling down here, I just saw some wild shit, so
Me too, bestie. What you say? I wonder why that could have happened.
mhm. Yeah, totally not my fault. I want to pull out like my
How
my
much do I
tarot
heal for a
cards,
short
and I
rest?
wanna like start like trying to make sense of if there's something going on or if that was just like insane. Like
Okay.
I wanna vibe check myself.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and give me I guess a perception roll, unless you want to do some kind of like a magic, like sense good and evil situation.
Okay.
Frox, or I guess all of you, short rest is going to be half health.
19.
19. Okay. So you feel funky.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feel funky. There's something going on with the back of your head. It might be bleeding a little bit. From the conch you took off of the dock.
Mm-hmm.
The most part, you still feel very, like your adrenaline's still heightened. You feel almost like you came out of a panic attack. There's like
Yeah.
this like numbness to like your fingertips and then like the tip of your tongue. Your adrenaline's still kind of coursing through your body as it starts to like slow down. Everything feels like it's simultaneously moving too fast and not fast enough. And you don't see any of the things that really like plagued you. You don't see any of the like horrible visions that you were witnessing and forced to live through during that moment. But as you kind of like look over in the distance, you do see what presumably was a cart that either the refugees had brought or supplies were brought in on or something. and you find your gaze lingering on the wheel.
Okay. All right. I want to walk over and just like look at it, just
Okay.
see if I can look any closer, if there's anything besides just the symbol that's making me hone in on it.
Yeah, you walk over to the wheel, and as you're kind of looking at it, it's just a regular like wagon wheel situation, like a wheel of a cart.
Okay.
And you just find yourself kind of replaying almost like the image of that glowing wheel spinning above the water is like superimposing itself over the wheel. You know it's not you're just looking at a cartwheel, but that image of the wheel, the golden wheel spinning, is just not leaving your mind.
Okay.
I'll walk over next to Irie and I'll just be like, suspicious wheel, is it?
Yeah. Do you think it could have anything to do with the vampires?
You think?
Well, I mean, you tell me. You're the expert.
Okay, I'm gonna spend the next couple of minutes investigating this and I'll get back to you.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna sit down in front of the wheel and just dedicate some time to
Okay.
just inspecting the hell out of this.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. While Kaya is losing herself more to her delusions, Frox, can we just discuss that we both saw the same thing, right?
I'd rather forget about it.
I don't think we need to. I'm pretty sure that's the thing that's kidnapping people, because it almost kidnapped you.
Yeah, but it
Thing we're looking
didn't.
for.
So I think I'm good.
Wait a minute, Irie.
Yeah.
Didn't you see something before we went and seen the mayor? What did it look like again?
It was like, you know, a little zombie-ish, you know, like flesh not exactly staying on.
It did. What we saw definitely looked dehydrated. I'll give you that.
That doesn't sound like a vampire. I chime in as I keep inspecting the wheel.
Well, I don't think that's probably.
Well, what if it serves a vampire, Kaya?
Yeah. What if it does?
That's
What if it's
silly.
a vampire that hasn't drank blood in a really long time?
I don't think that's how vampires work.
I give up. Obviously, that's the thing we're looking for, right? Like it tried to snatch Frogs.
It's made of wood.
Okay. I turn to Aegis. Right? I'm not crazy here, right? Do you at least agree with me?
I'm currently just shoveling a shit ton of fish into my mouth.
I throw my hands up in the air.
I mean, I believe you. It's just like, man, I don't care.
I toss a couple to Puff.
It's like, you know what, guys? Valid.
Can you toss me one of those fishes?
I'm gonna eat this piece of jerky and try not to think about how it looked like the thing I saw.
And as you do that, I want to come up to you and ask you, what was in that orb?
So you remember that blue powder I had?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that was a concentrated version of that in liquid form.
Huh.
So congratulations, you just tripped balls for 10 straight minutes.
Okay.
In the middle of this conversation, I guess I'm getting pegged in the face with a fish.
Yeah.
Ah! And I pick up the fish and I start poking the wooden wheel with the fish,
Oh my god.
With the dried fish.
to try to test out its reaction to flesh.
After hitting Kai in the face with a fish, he just yells, "Sorry."
I'm gonna say Puff kind of waddles out of the water looking very satisfied with himself. He's definitely got like a human arm in his jaws that he's just gnawing at.
Hell yeah.
What slice of life anime that we have stumbled into?
Oh, Puff! Over here, over here!
Puff just kind of like looks up, like, you know how dogs react to their names when they're like chewing on a bone? And they just kind of like
Yeah.
look at you like you want to bite. Puff looks at you like that, and then realizes no, it's probably not want to bite. So he just kind of waddles over with his arm, in his mouth still.
Here, Puff. Poke the wheel with the arm.
Puff just like bitch slaps the wheel with the arm.
Interesting. Thank you. And I pat him on the head.
Good boy. Puff, are you gonna drop the arm, bud? You gonna?
Puff just
We
kind of
can't
like
take.
settles
We can't
down
take that
and
into
starts-
town. We can't take that into town, bud. Can you at least bury it for me?
Puff's just like staring at you and like does a very slow, deliberate crunch of the arm bone.
All right.
Is there just another free arm lying around?
No, the body is in the water somewhere, kind of torn to shreds.
Oh,
Hey, Puff,
is
you want to play
shred
fetch?
dead.
Let me see it.
Puff crunches.
I don't think he's letting go of that arm anytime soon, unless you want to offer yours up instead.
It's not as thick as that arm, so and I like mine.
Have I discovered anything about this wheel?
It is not reacting to any of the stimuli you have applied to it. At most, it has started to turn a little bit when Puff like bitch slapped it. But it kind of like rolls in the mud and then kind of rolls back into its place.
I jump back when it moves. It's like, interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. What is this wheel that you guys are looking at? Why are you looking at a wheel?
So, I mean, drugs. I saw a lot of crazy shit, but it wasn't like all bad. 'Cause there was this, it was just this giant glowing wheel in the sky.
Oh,
And I don't know, there was something
Glowing
kind of
sky?
comforting. There was like some voices, like instructions.
So you're saying we should take the wheel with us?
was the wheel spinning, perhaps?
Yes.
And for some reason you're fixated on that wheel over there.
Well, no, I mean, it just reminded me of it. I just wanted to check it out, because I don't know what that was.
Aegis, we need you to tear this wheel off this cart.
Did
But
it look
How big is the
exactly like
wheel?
a wheel?
before
No,
they do that, can I
no,
just
I
start
mean, it
spinning the
just
wheel
was a
really, really, really
wheel.
fast? Like you just keep spinning and spinning it.
It just like, you
I
know,
think it's stuck in the mud.
you know, like you have like a pet dog that from as like a childhood pet, and then that dog dies, and one day you see a dog that's like reminds you of that dog. It doesn't look exactly like the dog, but it just like gives you the memory.
I've never had a dog.
While they're having this conversation, can I
Mhm.
just start like wrenching it off of whatever this wheel's attached to?
Yeah, I mean, it's attached to like a wooden cart, so you literally just grab
Oh.
the sides of it and yank, and it pops off.
I just drop it into Kaya's arms.
I fall to the ground,
Oh,
just
no.
like with this wheel on top of me. Thank you.
I take the wheel back from Kaya.
I don't think this can go any more chaotic than it already has.
Don't
Well,
say that.
you-
That's just a challenge.
Irene,
Would
we
you
got
like
your
me to prove you
wheel.
wrong?
That's fair. We haven't been trying hard enough.
Okay, now that we've got the wheel, we can bring it back to the mayor, maybe.
I I don't think she's gonna be very impressed with a wheel, but we could possibly go back and tell her that we figured out what's snatching people.
Yeah, the vampires.
No, Hyatt,
What?
it's not the vampires. You killed
You're
said it
right.
wasn't-
They were the
Remember?
ones who in they got into the group of the people trying to save the people.
Fair
Mhm.
enough, but I think that was an isolated incident.
That's how it always starts.
Okay, what do you guys think? I mean, to be fair, we could explore this place more and try to figure out if there's anything else going on. Since
I
we
mean,
were
maybe
headed
we get a
in this
little bit
direction.
more info before we go back.
Yeah, maybe we should start talking about to the townsfolk that are left here. If
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing some important information.
I mean,
Mhm.
we could.
This air kind of seems fishy to me. I don't know. Oh, hey, Irie,
Mhm.
how is your Rizzler skills holding up?
I think I can make something work.
Is Rizzler's like a candy?
Yeah, kid, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
How about we go and visit your little friend and see if you can get any information from him?
Oh, I have a great idea, guys. What if we go to some stalls and we try to buy some sort of magical tracking object and then we let me get kidnapped?
It's also an option.
You know, let's
That sounds like a good
let's
option.
hold
actually.
that as an option for later.
Yeah, let's get some more information first, and then we'll totally put you up as a
That's our
sacrifice.
backup
I
plan.
mean bait.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, it's a raid.
It is a raid. Welcome in, raiders. For those of you who are just joining, I am May Mori. I am your DM for this evening, the resident absolute fucking hot mess of Astrolife, and I'm here with my lovely players. They are currently deciding where to go.
What
to
a
do.
coincidence. I'm the resident hot life or hot mess of fucking Avalon.
Hot messes unite.
Hot messes unite.
Oh, yo, I know this person.
Ah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Please feel free to take it easy. Please don't feel like you have to do anything super special. These sessions are super chill. If you'd like to know anything more about the current players, the command is !players. Please feel free to take it easy, get some water, do whatever post-stream care you gotta do. During ads, we usually take out-of-character breaks to just kind of like chat and talk about what has been going on during the session.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're chaotic enough on our own, clearly.
Oh, good God, are you ever?
I'm not chaotic.
You just admitted you
Never.
were the resident hot mess of Avalon.
What?
All right.
To Lear here, I want to say, I think before we test the Riz, we should probably get a little bit more information.
Fair enough. We can definitely do that on the way back to the inn, because
Mhm.
we still haven't even hit the shops yet, have we?
No. We haven't done much exploring at all. It was kind of
And you know
straight
what?
to the
I
inn.
feel like Frox needs a morale boost after his near-death experience.
Do we want to open up some opportunities to get Froxed?
Frox.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are going to be leaving the docks, yes? Is the
That's
idea
perfect.
to head to... Hold on, let me get the
Aegis, can you
correct
carry that
map.
wheel for me?
Guys, I know it's really silly, but I think the
Ow.
picnic scene is like my favorite.
May, would it be possible for, like,
Mhm.
being I have the fucking wrapping around me from what's left of the fucking gi that Aegis has worn, like kind of wrap the wheel in it and like have it strapped around him.
Yeah,
You could use the picnic blanket too.
you could.
Yes. Can I use the picnic blanket? as
Yes,
a fucking
you can-
strap.
I mean, there's also the bits of tent. Like, you could just start ripping things off of tents.
No,
will
I want the
think
red
about
and
it.
white picnic blanket.
Okay.
Let Aegis be baby girl.
Aegis is baby girl. I would never deny Aegis the opportunity to be baby girl.
Let's go.
Alright, so you guys, yeah, you decide to kind of trek back the way you came through the docks, kind of headed towards over the area where the... Okay, actually, that is a good question. Are you headed more towards the covered market, or, like...
Wait, where's the map?
Yeah, I have the map pulled up on stream right now, but it's also in
Okay.
the maps, tab in the Discord. Where do you guys want to go? Because there's the apothecary is up over by the inn. The covered market is over near the temple quarter, which is kind of close to where you guys are. And then there's also like the workyard area that.
Well,
I feel like we
The
should
mayor
head
told
to
us
the
we
workyard area.
well, the mayor told us that she would let us into the workyard afterwards. So maybe we should go through the market and the
I
residential
can get us in the
quarters on way
workyard
to
probably.
the inn. That's fair.
Maybe
What?
pissing off the mayor before
Sure.
we have results is not a good idea.
That might be. That's also fair. But also plot.
I think no matter what, we just need to go get more information.
Yes. Either
'Cause-
way.
Because we have 2 pieces of information with 2 different, like,
And we've
blames.
got a collective of 2 brain cells holding on to those 2 pieces of
Mhm.
information.
I say we head towards the market since
Yeah.
traders are the most likely location in which information is traded.
You know what? That's a good, fair point. And we can go through the residential quarter.
Okay. Alright, so you guys kind of start headed towards the covered market. Passing back through the slums this time, you don't see any of the goblins that had previously been running around, kind of like flitting through the shadows. They're not there this time. Neither are the kind of groups of people that you saw on the, I just lost my train of thought. Groups of people that were kind of like walking around, whether they were in pairs or 3s, 4s. The streets seem relatively quiet. It's almost like having seen what, or in Lear and Frox's case, having seen what kind of lurks in the shadows, this sense of unease has kind of settled through the entire area. And as you guys are kind of passing over towards the covered market, you do hear some sounds of people talking. They're very quiet, very hushed. Definitely not as lively as you would expect a market to be. Certainly not as lively as the surface one had been. Everything is very
Muted.
on edge.
On edge. Can I roll a perception check to see if I can hear what they're saying?
Also, how crowded is this marketplace? Or is it like ghost town levels of like
It's not
non
ghost towns, but it is not good. Like, it's not... There are not very
Poppin'.
many people out.
Is it like 3 a.m. in a grocery store? Like there's like 5 people.
Is
no,
it
I
like
wouldn't
a
say...
small town that only like time that people actually are out on the street is like something like a armadillo festival or something?
No. It's a little bit more like the residents themselves know that things are not safe, therefore there are just not many people out at this point. And I mean, for all you guys know too, a lot of the lack of people could be attributed to the fact that people have been going missing.
A
And the
huge
people that...
crowd of people just left.
Yeah.
I like winters.
There's half the population is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I roll a perception check?
Go for it.
Here we go. Oh, that. Hold on. I don't think
When
I've
we-
heard shit.
Guys, when we
Really?
get back up to the surface, let's all go find a really peaceful place and have a picnic.
I rolled a 14, and also.
I agree, Kaya. That's a great idea.
It's a great idea. Totally. I will not immediately go back to crossbreeding plants and experimentation and get thrown in jail. That's totally not what I'm
Oops.
gonna do.
Wrong
Oh,
button.
never.
Ignore what you currently see on the screen on stream. My bad.
You know what? Now that I think about it, the best way I could describe the thing I saw is it looked very similar to that guy I accidentally brought back to life a couple of years ago. That was fun. Had to
Did
kill
you
him
create the
afterward.
vampires?
I honestly can't tell you. I kind of just let him off in the forest, and I don't really know where he went after that.
Irresponsible. You should always look out for vampires.
I looked out for him while I got the heck out of Dodge.
Where's Dodge?
two rights after nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. You take 2 rights.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
I want to
remember that.
avoid vampire huts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Unless I hunt them. Oh! Can I look around in this market for a very wide-brimmed hat, Van Helsing style?
Yes.
Okay, I want to look around for one.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Who? Perception?
I rolled a 4. It's a 14.
It's a 14. Okay. It is. You can definitely tell that some of the stalls, for instance, have been like shut down. Probably because somebody's gone missing. Like it's almost like you could walk 2 steps in any direction and see at least one market stall that's been completely like shut down. And like borderline boarded up. In terms of the people, everybody is still kind of clustered in these groups. They're not by themselves. Even the shopkeepers, there's at least 2 other people behind the like little stand, I guess, with them so that nobody's ever alone. And as you're kind of looking around, you do see some movements in some of the shadows a little bit farther away, like they're waiting.
Like they're weak.
So there's other people around the corner in the shadows.
Maybe? I didn't say people.
Mm,
The
The urge to just go over and go peekaboo is great, but I'm gonna hold back.
Kaya, are you looking for that hat?
Yes, I'm looking for the hat.
You do find one.
Oh my god.
How much for this hat?
This like little old lady kind of turns and looks at you. She kind of blinks. Which hat?
This one, and I point at it.
And she like reaches out and you can see her fingers, like her hands are like swollen. Like each joint on her hand has just kind of puffed up to like what looks to be a very painful degree, as her like the skin around them is just almost like withered to the bone. Very clearly arthritic, as she kind of very gently reaches for this hat and picks it up with these like very shaky hands. She just kind of looks at it. 45 gold pieces. She puts it back down very carefully, but as she's putting it down, you see it kind of like almost drops out of her hands, like she doesn't quite have the grip strength to keep holding it.
Oh, well, now I feel bad trying to rip her off. 45.
45.
I gotta
We
look
just
at my
got
character sheet to see how
raid.
much I have.
Oh my gosh, Ignis, welcome in, Raiders, welcome in, Ignis, please take it easy. Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, for those of you who do not know me, I am May Mori, resident hot mess of Astrolife, and your DM for this evening. Please take it easy, sit back, relax, as, my lovely players take you through some chaos.
Oh my god, Bones almost deleted my character sheet.
Ah!
But
Oh,
get off of my
No.
tablet.
Oh.
It's okay, I have a backup save, but still.
damn.
45, huh?
Mhm.
I have to.
For the bit.
Do I see
For the
this at all?
bit.
Do I see this?
Yeah, I mean, unless Kaya has just, like, fucking taken off.
No, I'm not going
Okay.
alone.
No, Kaya's
then
within
I'm
eyesight.
gonna come over and be like, I'm gonna like grab Kaya's face, be like, look at this child who's been through things. She just had to kill a vampire. And I'm gonna try to get her to lower the price a little bit.
Okay, go ahead, roll a diplomacy or persuasion,
Okay.
whatever they call it now.
Part of my racial abilities was it's like
Mm-hmm.
it just says +1 degree of success to diplomacy.
Okay. Yeah, so whatever you roll,
Okay.
add a +1 to it.
Math. 26.
26. Okay. The old lady looks at you and she goes, well, this was one of the last my son made before he disappeared, but...
I slap 45 gold down on the table.
But I was going to give you a discount.
No, not if your son was taken by vampires.
And she reaches out these her poor hands, and just kind of like grabs your hand and gives it a very like feeble attempt at a pat. Like you could tell she just does not have much strength left in her hands. You're a sweet child. You've been raised well. And takes her hands
I get an
back.
awkward look on my face.
And
How is
picks
this
up the
old
gold.
lady giving more death legs to Kaya right now?
We love the death flags.
A miracle, honestly.
Truly.
I slip the hat onto my head.
A single tear
It
runs down your
is.
cheek.
A like wide-brimmed black, like very well-made Van Helsing hat.
Oh hell
Like,
yeah!
Now all
it
we need to give you
covers
is
your
a pair of
eyes.
circle glasses that are shaded.
Yeah, it like covers your eyes just enough to give you like this very intense, serious look.
Oh, yeah.
And surprisingly, it's comfortable on your ears.
Heck yes. Oh, this is so good. I'm so excited. I did just spend half of all of the money I have left on this hat.
You didn't even have
No.
What do you mean? Her child was taken by vampires. Of course I had to.
Oh my god.
Seeing fucking Kai's new hat. I want Aegis to like grab the wheel off the back of his head, put it off his back, put it on top of his head, and use the fucking picnic blanket to like wrap around his chin as a chin strap so he can match Kaya.
Polka dot.
Yeah, so Aegis, the baby girl that he is, this big-ass lizard man, takes the wheel of this cart that he yanked off, puts it on his head as best as he can, and secures it with the picnic blanket, polka dots and all, and there's just like this little breeze that blows by, and the wheel just kind of spins on his head.
I walk over and I like lean over since he's so much bigger than me. Just elbow, just leaned on his arm, and I'm just like, "How do we look?"
Take like 2 seconds to look at him, and then I look at Puff, and I'm like, great, now I'm gonna have to get a hat for Puff, because I'm just gonna start feeling left out.
Puff is indeed looking at Aegis with what, and then looking at you with what appear to be the closest thing to puppy dog eyes as a crocodile can manage.
You
As-
should grow him a hat.
What do you mean, grow him?
You can make a cool ass hat out of vines.
You know what? I don't think I have a spell like at the ready, but just this once, will you let me just like pop a flower out of the ground real quick? So I could just put it on his head upside down as a makeshift hat.
yeah.
We need to get Puff one of those propeller hats.
Puff
Oh
does
my
look
God.
really
Yes.
As this is happening, Frox goes to steal from the lady.
Of course.
Bro.
And
No more pompous
fuck.
sound.
as his little goblin hand reaches out to snatch at her purse, a bolt of lightning shoots
Oh.
out from it.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
Deserved.
How could you do this? I'm too distracted with my hat. I don't even notice
Frox
what's going
takes
on.
16 damage.
Oh.
Bro. Why'd you have to steal from the little old lady?
He did
Just
not.
to help
He,
yourself.
he kind of goes flying, like scorch
my
marks
God.
on him.
Frogs,
That's
are
a
you
lot
alive?
of damage.
Frogs, are you alive, or am I gonna have to heal you again?
Oh, I'm alive. Not very alive though.
Did you drink your health potion from last time?
No.
Please
I'm
drink
I'm
it.
gonna go over to Frox and I'm gonna give him my chalice.
Oh fuck no! I just committed a crime. I gotta start running. That little old lady knows something, and I gotta start going.
You know what? I think it'll be okay. You don't need to go anywhere, or you're gonna get your ass snatched. Just like last time.
Well, I'm going to get snatched or tossed in prison. I'd rather get snatched.
Wait, we need to
Can you
put
just
tracking magic on you.
Can you just hide for a second? He's
I
already gone, isn't he?
bob and weave through the fucking slums like a little rat.
Oh no.
Little asshole. He couldn't keep his hands to himself for 2 seconds.
Frox, as you're bobbing and weaving through the slums, you see a pair of goblins kind of appear out of the shadows, and they look alarmed, like they are about to say something to you in warning, and you feel a clawed hand dig into your back. And that is the last thing you notice until your vision goes black. You are unconscious, as far as you know.
I
Dun, dun.
worked
Ah,
my
shit, that's
ass
F11.
off to save him last time, and he's
You
probably
and-
gone. Well,
As far as you know,
One
you
and
are
done.
unconscious. And
We-
no one knows where you are.
We need to get tracking magic.
you know what? Can I roll a perception check to sniff him out? Rox is pretty smelly.
Rox is
Mm.
pretty smelly. You can roll a perception check.
Wait. How good is a crocodile's sense of smell?
Not very good, as far as I know.
Damn.
Crocs don't hunt by scent, right?
Wait.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
No, they
Alright, how
hunt
good
back
is your
like
sense of
vibration
smell?
in the
Yeah.
water.
Feel the
Puff
water
is
vibration.
actually just a dog in a crocodile's body.
That's pretty much it. Because I think I have a clipping of his beard because I wanted to get it for like smelling salts or something.
Hmm.
So we have something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Maybe we should look at the rest of the market first. He's probably already dead anyways. We'll get to him eventually.
Good loyalty. Oh.
Hey, he gets what he gave us.
I'm
Wait.
still oblivious that Frox even got zapped. I'm still too busy admiring.
Yeah, and
my
I
hat.
we're
Wait,
just
where's Crocs?
posing.
They're posing. They're posing.
We're just striking poses.
Where did Crocs go? Wait.
It was Crocs in the beard.
Frox is always with Frox.
Then
No!
Crocs is gone too.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, that's actually so good that Frox was the one that was kidnapped, because now Crocs can escape from wherever and look for us. Out of everyone to get kidnapped, that's probably the best option, actually.
Well, while y'all are still looking at the marketplace, I'm just gonna be like watching you guys from afar after I popped a tulip out of the ground and I've turned it like as a big tulip and I turned it upside down and just placed it on
Alright,
Puff's
but
head.
This like baby-sized tulip pops up out of the ground, and you see a few of the people that are around you are a little bit horrified, and watch as you like do your best to yank it out of the ground and like flip it over and put it on top of Puff. Puff is very, very pleased about his hat.
I'm glad. There you go, buddy.
He just wanted a hat.
He just
Hell
wanted a
yeah.
little hat. I'm gonna sit here and try to figure out.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go back to the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I was wondering. Oh wait, sorry. Hi, I was wondering. I have to act vampire slayer now.
Mm-hmm.
If I could ask you a little bit about anything you know about them disappearances.
Sure, I can tell you as much as I know, but I don't know very much.
Anything you can give me might help.
Well, my son went missing a year ago, and he was one of the first, I think. And people have been going missing. If they're alone, they're gone. And Miss Sorella, she has hired people to help, but anyone who is able to do anything they disappear too.
This is so sad.
You can see she's like trying not to cry. Like the loss of her son definitely, like, even though she's speaking very kind of measured, like there's tears welling up in her eyes.
Okay, thank you.
Be careful, little one. Don't go anywhere alone.
They'll have to be careful of me. And I walk away back to my group, crying.
Okay.
I relay what little information I got to everybody, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to move forward.
It's up to you guys.
Quick question. Is there
Yes.
any birds in the area?
Any birds in the area?
Mm-hmm.
There's some crows, from what you can tell.
Can I use commune with birds to talk to them for a second?
Yes, you may.
I want to first tell them if they somehow come across another one of them that goes by Crocs of any kind, that to tell him to come to us immediately, and that ask if they know anything about what's going on. I have like pieces of jerky and bread from like the picnic that I am willing to trade with them.
Okay. The birds kind of flock around you. They seem excited to be noticed. Like they start almost like talking over each other, like they're really excited just to have a conversation with someone.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hi. Yes. Hi. Did you hear what I got? I got this and this, but I need you to go one at a time. Okay.
I want.
I know it's exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you know anything? Do you know anything about what's going on? Have you seen the things that have been taking the people?
Things in shadows.
Do you know where they take them? Under. Do you know where how they get them under? Is there a certain spot?
They seem to like think for a minute, and they're kind of like looking at each other and looking at you and looking at the bread and the jerky.
Is there a reason why you can't tell me?
Food.
Oh, hold on.
Food.
There's a reason why you can't tell me, isn't there? You don't have to tell me why or tell me the answer, but I just need you to say yes, there's a reason why you can't tell me.
They all kind
We
of
are in an ad break.
Oh.
A break.
Ad
Break!
All right, everybody, take a second, drink some water. Hi, Lobby, welcome in. Hi, Winter. Hi, everybody that I did not get a chance to acknowledge.
That was the greatest dose of karma I've ever seen get laid out.
Oh my god, I was just really like, man, I tried so hard to save him last time. He still got his ass kidnapped.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, the person who needs to sneak and be alone is probably the most likely to get kidnapped. It makes sense.
It does.
I have such a banger hat now.
You do have a banger hat.
I
Same
still
here,
think that
bro.
we need to get you a pair of
You and me
circular
both.
Yeah, you and Aegis are matching. And Puff.
And Puff.
Puff.
Don't forget Puff with his
I'm
little
gonna have to
hat.
swap out my leather armor for a dueling coat,
Oh my god.
so that way I can have a full-on duster and hat.
Kaya's actually going to be switching classes into the Slayer class.
Yep.
Yep.
Time to multi-class again.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I still can't
Hilarious.
get over the fact that you really like tied this wheel around your head.
It's spinning.
Like it's
too.
a
Anytime
bonnet.
there's a breeze, it like spins on your head.
It's essentially a big propeller.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
And like Puff is like sitting at y'all's feet, like also posing with y'all as you're doing your like big vampire slayer poses. And like the shopkeepers are all just watching this happen.
Look,
As like
they have to get their morale boosted some way. It might as well be three idiots in a street.
I'm gonna have to have a scene where I walk up to someone. I'm like, "Do you know who I am?" and flex and kiss both my biceps.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Fucking Aegis tries to do the same, but ends up biting his own fucking arm.
Probably.
At one point in time, I was like, before all this happened, I was gonna go up to like one of the shopkeepers and be like, okay, so what happens when one of y'all have to go to the bathroom?
I mean, you can still ask that question. We are back from ads.
Oh,
That exists character like multi-class thing till you can't function. So true.
Yeah. Alright, you are questioning the birds?
yes. I was like, if there's a reason why you can't tell me, you don't have to tell me the reason or what the answer to what I said earlier, but I do want you to say that you just can't tell me, and then I'll give you the food.
Hungry, hungry, hungry.
You know what? Good enough. I give them. I like shred the bread and the jerky, and I give each one of them a piece. Don't forget, if you see another crow named Crocs, I need you to tell him to come to me. Okay?
Yes.
He's here. Did one of them say he's here?
They all, like, look at you in confusion. And then they just start eating.
Okay. You know what? I miss Crocs. I just walk away.
Am I able to see the temple from here?
Yeah, you can see the top of a few different temples from here. There are 2 from what you can tell. However, there do seem to be quite a few like ruins around there. And just like overgrown undergrowth that's kind of like taking over certain parts of the structures. So it's a little bit hard to tell like what the situation is down there beyond the fact that there are 2 temples.
We should go over there to where all the temples are. Everyone knows vampires hide out in old rundown churches.
You know, I do like this train of thought. I'd
You know what?
go
Fair
with
enough.
it.
I mean, we can gather knowledge just as well going over there. But first, since we're still in the market, is there anything else like of like interest among the shops that stand out?
If we can
Like-
get our hands on a tracking amulet of some sort, but I don't have
Is there like
money.
a stall that has like any like spell books or anything like that, or just anything of interest?
Not from what you see. This market seems to be mostly like what little handcraft goods and like food are available for sale.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, I guess we can go off towards the temple. By the way, I talked to the birds, and they said that they're taking these things are taking their victims underground.
That
So-
information is for the birds.
I take a deep breath.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
And I
my
let it
God.
out very slowly.
I give you a thumbs up.
I take another deep breath. And let it out slowly.
This is like slapstick comedy. I cannot.
Oh.
Okay, DM is composed.
I look at Kai and I go, "You're correct. I got it from the birds. It's still probably accurate information, so if we just find a random hole in the ground, it might be of interest."
Well, ruins are probably where we want to look. I can see a few ruined temples over there. We can check
Yeah,
there,
that.
ask them a little bit of information, and if we get a little bit of information, then we can use that to figure out our path forward. I think maybe asking for divine help is also probably a very good idea because the divine can see everything, and I wonder if maybe that they know exactly what's going on. But then again, also probably the mayor probably asked
I'm
the
not
priest
actually
as
listening,
well,
by the way. I'm
and
kind of
so I
nodding
wonder
my head and
if like
walking.
maybe that the priest won't actually know exactly what we're after, but they might know what we're after, or at least they might know of any ruins or any staircases or any holes that go
Hey,
down into
Aegis,
the
can
deep.
you pick Kaya up by the scruff of their neck while they're talking real quick, and we'll keep walking.
Just
And so
hoist her over my shoulder.
There you
Yeah,
go.
as I'm hoisted, I'm just, and so like I wonder if maybe like there is a pathway down. Also, that obelisk might be a little bit suspicious. There might be a pathway down from the base of the obelisk. I know we could probably also investigate that, and I wonder if like maybe
I start to
we
mutter to
check
myself.
there.
I need to learn a mute spell. That's what I need to do. I need to learn how to mute.
And so anyway, I just think that's a really good pathway forward. So let's maybe do that.
As you guys were as Kaya's saying all of this, you guys are like walking towards the temples, and you can see there are two distinct structures. There is a temple that seems to be more well kept. It's a little bit more lit up. There are more kind of like torches set up around it. Both temples seem to be not populated right now, but one is definitely more maintained, more taken care of, while the other one is kind of falling apart from what you can tell. There's a big hole kind of missing from the side of it as the growth has just kind of like burst through. There are vines wrapping around certain parts of the columns, but they sit almost side by side, which strikes you as a bit odd.
Every now
Weird.
and then I fall apart.
I wonder if these are temples for two different deities almost. That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
That one's probably the evil one. I point to the rundown one.
Well, I guess I know which one I'm going towards. I start going towards the ruined one.
I'm gonna go with.
Okay, so that's two of you going that way. What?
I'm going obviously wherever Aegis goes.
Aegis, where are you going?
I guess I'll go into the nicer one to admire the stability of the structure.
Okay.
Lost one person, we're still splitting up.
Yeah, that's clearly what seems to be the theme here.
Okay. All right. Note to my players, now would be a good time if you don't have the Mythopedia open, it might help you.
Yes. Me with my 15 million tabs open.
I have
scrolling through
just
them
as many
constant.
tabs. I have just as many tabs, don't worry.
Fun fact, I think that thing of lightning that hit our friend may have been significant in some way.
This entire time, I'm looking at everything as an omen. Like, Frock's getting hit with that.
I mean, he
like-
literally seemed like he got struck down by
Yeah,
a
he got
god.
smited is what he got. He's been smote.
Interesting that you say that, because, well, Irie
Hmm.
starts seeing a wheel.
Where?
Just out of the corner of your eye, you just see a golden wheel spinning. But every time you turn, you don't see it.
I'm on the sidelines just watching Irie flip the crap out, and I quickly search my pockets to make sure that she hasn't like somehow swiped and snorted the rest of the mushroom powder I have.
Irie's drug trip continuing. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit awkward because you guys split up, and I have two different maps we're looking at here.
I mean, I turn around and I look to see that Aegis is just completely absent-mindedly because I noticed that Puff is not following me. I turn around and I look, and I notice that they went to the other temple, and I'm just like. And then I see that Irie is in another world, flipping the crap out, and I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll be good. Just this once, I'll be good. And I start just pushing Irie towards Aegis.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going to the same temple then.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Okay. Ta-da. All right. So, you all kind of approach the temple, and it feels, despite the like weird ambiance around it, and the fact that it's very clearly like nobody else is here, it feels very welcoming. The lights outside are it's like very well lit, like I said. And Aegis, as you push these really heavy oak doors in, this just comforting but cold breeze like washes over you, and just the smell of incense hits you as you open the doors, and you see the temple doesn't actually look as like well manicured as on the inside as it does on the outside, but it seems to be intentional. There are these growths of magical mushrooms kind of sprouting amidst the kind of like pews. There is this dense fog kind of rolling along the floor, and a statue stands kind of at the front near an altar. Trees kind of bursting in from underground, flourishing through with the air of magic all around it. And the statue has bits of vine kind of wrapping around its arm, the arm specifically holding a staff that is kind of wrapped in aster.
Okay.
I'm ignoring all the pretty shit and just looking at how the walls are constructed.
They are very well constructed.
Yippee.
What did you say staff was wrapped with?
Aster?
Aster.
Aster?
Mm-hmm. The goddess of sprouting bud.
For my viewers, my players do have I've called it the Mythopedia. It is essentially a Rolodex of the deities in this campaign. Some of which have a lot of information about them, and some of them don't.
Well, I don't think that there's any Ow! I sit up really quickly and like smash my head into the spinning wheel on top of his head. I'm like, I don't think there's any vampires here.
The wheel falls off my head and I get sad.
It clatters to the ground loudly.
Damn.
Oh no, your makeshift hat. I momentarily am distracted by the magic mushrooms growing in the ground, and I just sparkles are flying out of my eyes just looking at them.
As you're looking at them, you do realize that despite the temple being very well taken care of, it seems like it's not really in use.
Is there anybody in here?
Nope, it is just you all.
We should look around.
I'm gonna set Kaya down so she can do her own thing.
I'm
And
clutching
you
my
can put your hat
head.
back on.
Yeah, I just drop Kaya and grab my hat.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything else I can glean
Absolutely, go
in
for
this
it.
area?
I'm clutching my head. I'm gonna walk over to the altar while she's doing that.
Okay.
I got a 29.
29. All right, you feel first and foremost the magic in this place. It is almost overwhelming how connected to the magical forces that this place is. Every just nerve ending in your body kind of feels like it's like lit up with magical potential at the moment. And as you're kind of looking around, you see traces of people that had been here. Like I said, you could tell that this place has not been used in a long time, even though it's still being taken care of. And all of the holy, or what you would consider the holy items, are all still in their respective places. Like they're just sitting on the altar with no visible protection.
Is it just me, or is it kind of idiotic to have a temple to a god and not hide out from the scary things kidnapping people?
It's almost like they can't be in here or something. Because I'm sure that that would be the first thing that most people would do. Not me, though. No. Probably be... Well, I probably would have got kidnapped, fair enough, but probably been hiding out like normal.
Is there a knowledge religion check or not in 2 point?
I will let you do a knowledge religion check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have any bonuses, so that's just a 14.
Okay, just a 14.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Well, I'll do one too.
Okay.
What would one do?
21.
No.
21.
There is a religion skill.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
If you don't have it, you can just do a straight d20 roll. If you still want to try.
I'm just all invested in this wall right now, so y'all just keep
Okay,
going.
so it's just 20 and then religion.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom proc.
I got a 15.
Okay, so my 14 and my 15, well, yeah, we'll start with 14, 15. Irie, you gain all of the knowledge that 14 and 15 get, as well as some other stuff. So my 14 and my 15, both of you recognize the statue in combination with the symbol of the magical staff kind of wrapped in aster as the goddess Lunaria. Also known as the Mother Sorcerer.
Mother Sorcerer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I was wrong.
you recognize that this place seems to be very firmly connected with her, that the fact that this temple is still very well maintained probably means that at some point she was very important to the people here. And there doesn't seem to be anything amiss with the temple. Like, there's no kind of outward signs of something interfering with its divine protection. Irie,
Yeah.
you get all of that. You also feel this sadness coming from the kind of aura of the temple itself. Like, it misses having people there, and like it is almost sad that it has not been able to intervene.
Okay.
But you don't see anything that implies that there's anything hidden or mysterious about this temple.
I'm going to kneel before the altar and give prayer to the goddess. Since Lunaria is probably one of the only goddesses that Kaya would vibe with.
All right. Go ahead.
I wanna like just tell everybody, like, the temple is sad.
Irie just continues to sound like she's on a drug trip.
Yeah, exactly.
I once again check my back pockets, and it's like, this
It's
should have
nuts.
worn off by now.
And I'm just gonna like put my hand on like something, like just whatever is nearest to me, and I'm just gonna like kind of stare at it and like pat it gently.
Yeah.
It's not sad. I think it's actually pretty. I don't think it's very, like,
You can be pretty and sad at the same time, hun.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
emotionally? I thought you meant like
Mm.
it's a sad representation of a temple. I'm just like, I
No.
like it.
Irie is definitely patting one of these large, like, human-sized mushrooms as she's
Oh,
talking.
absolutely. Yes.
He just joins in and starts patting the wall he's examining.
Oddly enough,
I start sitting down and not even in one of the pews. I'm just sitting on the ground and kind of just doing the doom pose with my head in my hands. I'm just
oddly enough, the temple seems to react to this show of empathy. And Aegis and Irie both receive a +1 on their next attack roll.
Ooh.
nice.
Paul goes,
Kaya, who is praying to this deity, feels just a very gentle touch to her forehead. Just the ghost sensation of a fingertip on her forehead, like an acknowledgement of her presence and the prayer that she is offering up to Lunaria. Kaya receives a D4 of divine inspiration.
All right.
I look around after a while after having my own little pity party. Like, can we go to the evil temple now? Please.
I suppose so. I really like it here. I've always really liked Lunaria. Um, obvious for reasons, you know, I'm just such a good sorcerer. Uh, but yeah, we can go to the other temple.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You
And
guys...
my voice is starting to get just slightly shaky. Just like,
Lear is on her last fucking brain cell and nerve. All right. So you guys kind of exit the temple, and that feeling of like safety immediately leaves you. As soon as you step back outside, it's gone. And it almost hits you like very suddenly, that feeling of like dread. Aegis, give me a perception check.
oh boy.
aye, aye, Captain.
Why have everybody as an Aegis?
Because I'm just that great at these.
Because I'm
Okay.
on a drug trip.
Shit, I missed
in
the
the
UGG.
boot we trust.
I'm
In
going
the
missed
on
the
a
boot
trip
we trust.
in our favorite drug rocket ship.
Oh
Yippee.
god.
I got a, what is it, 15.
A 15.
Yeah.
That same feeling of fear that washed over you at the docks is starting to creep back up again.
Great. Aegis just starts vibrate or shaking to the point where it looks like he's uncontrollably vibrating.
And you got the wheel still on your head, is it like spinning
It's just
faster
rattling.
because of this?
Yup, it's just fucking so fast. It looks like it's still like in the same position. That's how fast it's going.
All right. And as you guys cross over to the other temple, I'm just going
I'd just like to note that as soon as everybody went back outside and it's like dark and grim again, Lear's just like, oh, okay.
I
I'm back
tug
in
my
element.
I
Can't-
tug my brim back down on my eyes and start acting edgy again
Oh
immediately.
my god.
All right, the other temple. As you approach the door, you realize the door is actually like there was an attempt to seal it. There are bits where they have just kind of soldered metal to this thing. Parts of the door is like buckling inward, and you don't really see a way in.
There's like cracks and stuff. Like this is a falling apart temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like, can I scan the walls for any like way to scale and get in?
I
Go
love
ahead.
getting in places I'm not supposed to be.
That's a 14.
14. You do see a few places where presumably someone could bust through the wall. And then a few spots a little bit higher up
Rock,
that
you say.
if you were to like try and well, you and Lear are pretty small, like, so you could probably fit through there. Aegis most certainly would not.
Aegis, throw me at that hole.
Guess I'm gonna pick up Kyrie and throw her at the
Kyrie?
fucking Kyrie. Look
We're
what
back at it again.
We're back to Kyrie.
We did it again.
fucking did to me. Okay,
so sorry.
pick up-
Wait, am I getting
What the
thrown too again?
what the fuck is her name? Kaya. Pick up Kaya and throw her.
I'm getting thrown too? Or can I just climb?
Well, I'm gonna rephrase what I was about to say. I was going to throw you one at a time.
Alright.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
No.
I don't want to be thrown, actually. I think I like having both of my feet on the ground.
Okay, wait,
And-
hold on.
Specifically, I'm wanting to get up to the hole and stand in it and look inside. I do not want to unwelcomely breach a god's domain.
Okay.
Okay, wait a second. While Kai
Can
is
I? Wait.
What? While Kai is asking to be thrown, like, sorry, I kind of zoned out when you were talking about this. Is there like big doors, like the normal entrance to a temple,
There is the normal entrance to
or
a
is it just
temple,
wall?
but they have like welded metal to it to try and like keep it barred. Parts of the door itself have started to break inward. So there is a door. It's just
I would like to punch.
What?
the door.
Yes.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait!
Oh no.
Okay.
No! Wait!
I'm just gonna watch.
I was just gonna.
Am I still
Wait,
seeing the
wait.
wheel out of the corner of my vision?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, as Aegis is walking over to the door, I guess he gets distracted by Lear yelling at him.
Okay.
I'm giving you a chance here, Shu.
Okay. Can I use echolocation, please?
Echolocation. Go for it.
Yes. Just as a wait, where did it go? Hold on, tabs. Wait a minute.
Stop. Wait a minute.
Wait a
Bishop
minute.
in
Okay,
it.
it's blind sight 40 feet. Okay.
Okay. What are
And
you
it's off
doing?
of Arcana. I remember this time. What's
Yes,
that?
it is Arcana. I know you're doing echolocation, but like, what are you doing?
I want to kind of look like towards the temple and kind of see see if there's anything like inside or away inside. Kind of just like check out the scene basically,
Okay.
and make
Also,
sure that
Grim
if
gave us a care
Helios
package.
or
So
not
everybody
Helios,
please
if Aegis kicks in the door,
Mhm.
Thank you.
that it's not going to knock down
Okay.
a statue of something or another.
I will say, you would not be able to see inside the temple.
Okay, but I will. It will help me like.
It would give you the outside.
more of the outside at
Yeah.
least. Okay. Dang it. Good enough. It'll work, I suppose. More information is better than none.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I roll it as a perception check or do I roll it as a spell thing?
I'll let you roll whichever's higher.
Whichever
Mhm.
is higher. Let's see. That would be perception. Hold on, I have the math. 17.
17. You see a few more places that could potentially be points of from what you can discern, there is not a clean way into the temple.
Okay,
Beyond
these-
getting thrown into a hole, apparently.
Is there any way that we can just climb up there
Yeah,
and maybe look in?
could somebody go up there with like a rope? And then the rest of us can climb?
Yeah, there is no reason not to.
How high is my
Other than it's not as cool as being thrown.
Well, you can still.
You
want
to get yeeted into a battle? Be my guest.
Oh, I
Carl,
didn't
there's
be
also
by
a good
yourself.
chance I'll get like a nat 1 and you'll go face first into that fucking wall.
I mean, that was obvious, but
Karu was willing
that's
to
obvious
take
to
that.
Karu. That's not obvious to Kaya.
We're already a man down, so I gave up on the punch thing. I'm trying to be smart.
We're trying to be careful. Yeah, so can I possibly is there like any like way that I can climb up there?
Yeah.
Possibly?
You can climb up
Does
there.
anybody have a rope on there?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The
I
god took
think-
Lear.
I think Bone got a hold of Lear.
Oh no.
There we go.
There's Lear.
What happened?
You died.
I died. I don't know why I died. Why did it do that? Anyways, so do I need to roll anything to get up there, or do I just go?
I would do it as a dexterity check.
Dexterity check? Okay, I
Mhm.
have an athletics section if that works, but
Yeah, that works. Athletics would work too.
I got an 11.
An 11? Okay.
Mhm.
Lear, you start to climb this wall, and as you're doing it, this sense of just being watched settles in. And as you get higher up, you realize that there aren't quite as many footholds as you thought, and you
Oh,
start
boy.
sliding down. Not at speed. You're not like hurtling towards the ground, but it's like you're not really able to get much higher.
Am I at least able to peek over to see
Nope.
inside at this point? Can I see anything from like this point of view that I didn't see before?
Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, you see another one of the things that almost took Frox watching you. It's
Mean
from a
almost.
distance. But you see it watching you.
I kind of just look down and go, guys, there may or may not be another dehydrated human or something in the back there.
Lear kind of
Maybe we should just. How do we get in here? Okay, I kind of since I'm already sliding, and I'm probably gonna fall if I don't get down. I just get down
Mhm.
very carefully,
Okay.
and I'm like, guys, how do we get in? Because I can't climb this unless somebody else wants to try.
Can I like take my commas off of my hips and like hand them to Lear to use as like climbing picks?
Yeah.
Do I need to
Bet
roll
I do
another
that.
roll another thing?
Yeah, give me a strength check. They're a bit heavy for
strength
you.
check. I'm never
Taketh
getting rid of
mine
this
shit.
dice. This dice. I love this dice.
Did you get another nat 20?
No, I got close though. What's my strength? Hold on.
As
My
this is
strength modifier.
happening,
Just 21.
21? Okay. Irie, you get just the slightest whisper
Okay.
in your ear.
Okay.
Careful.
I'm just gonna say that out loud.
Okay. Lear,
How are you saying it though?
Yeah.
How are you saying it? Are you just repeating it and saying, careful?
Yeah, yeah. and like if you look at Irie, there's just this like haunted look in her eyes.
I'm just
Okay.
imagining, you know, when characters are like so out of it that they're like, oh, we about to die, and their like eyes are like blown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm envisioning. Yeah, you.
I think we need to get in this temple ASAP. Something is telling me we need to go in, because there's something in there. But also,
I'm also just gonna like
Feeling
look at the
caught.
temple and like kind of look around and keep trying to chase that thing in the side of my vision. And just out loud, I'm gonna be like, "What do you want from me?"
As you're following it,
Yeah.
okay. It leads you to a spot in the wall that feels weird, like not as solid.
Okay. Can I see if I can go through it?
Yes, you can. And Irie walks into the temple.
Turn to everybody else and I go, hey guys. So I don't think Irie was hallucinating anymore. At least that takes that off my conscience. Not that I was bothered anyway. Let's follow them.
I never thought she was. And I confidently stride into the wall and like 4 foot to the right of where
Walk
Irie.
straight into the wall.
Kaya
And it
walks
falls off.
face first into a wall of brick.
Owie! Where did she go through? I wasn't paying attention.
4 steps to your right. Or wait, was it to the left? Which one? Hold on.
I just start walking along the wall with my hands on the wall, just whining as I try to look for it.
You
What if
find
we
it
just
by
end
like
up-
falling in it.
I was just
Okay.
about to say, what if you just fell through?
I just tumbled through.
You just do a roll as you roll inside.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
roll into Irie.
I come up on a knee and I'm like, vampires.
Oh my god.
Alright. So as all of you enter the temple, it feels very different than Lunaria's. There is not a single shred of warmth. Despite the very lit torches that kind of line the interior of the wall, it is freezing in here. And it just feels heavy and dark. As the kind of mood starts to settle over you, you do see that this temple, even though it's been sealed up, there's no sign of like decay the way that there was in Lunaria's temple. There's no sign that people haven't been here in a long time. And you feel almost this presence kind of moving around you unseen, kind of weaving through the little bits of like the columns and the stone like benches, kind of through this rotating lit sphere machine of something that you can't quite place, as it like kind of comes to rest in front of the statue for a minute and then it dissipates.
Can I look at the statue with a religion check?
Yes, you may.
Can I also do a religion check?
Yes, you may.
I guess I'm
11.
the one to do it.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the wall again.
Okay. Aegis is captivated by the random glowing crystals. Has no idea what the fuck they are or what they're for, but he's captivated.
I got an
He is-
18.
18?
He is focusing hard. I got a 20. Ooh. Math. Wait a minute, math. Yeah, I got a 23.
Okay. Going Karu, Irie, Lear. You each get the information that the person before you gets, and then the addition. Yes.
Okay.
Kaya notices first that there is a kind of scepter sitting on the altar, with a like deep red gem embedded in it, and there's just this deep sense of like, oh, I should not touch that. I should not touch that. Everything else in here just feels very oppressive. It's almost like you can feel a headache coming on, as just everything is suddenly very overwhelming and like you're being boxed in. Irie, you take notice of the fact that the statue has a wreath of thorns on its head.
Okay.
And two little like kind of cuffs that emulate that wreath of thorns on their wrists, as well, as it kind of like stands in this very larger than life pose, this woman. Lear, you immediately realize that you are standing in the temple, or a temple dedicated to Ylva, the Queen of Sundry. From what you know, Ylva is a goddess of chaos and destruction,
My favorite.
and that destruction begets reconstruction, so that the chaos is needed, and sometimes you need to help it along in order for things to come to fruition. As this is happening, all of you feel that presence again. Well, I guess all of you except Aegis, because Aegis didn't roll.
Aegis is still just captivated. He
One
is
second. He is
Googling that wall.
very captivated by that wall.
And
Where did
Puff
my
is
dice go?
right there with him. He's just like, what are we staring at?
Shiny.
He keeps like looking at the wall, and then he looks up at Aegis and then looks back at the wall, and he just like slightly wags his toes like, I'm doing what he's doing. He's so happy.
Alrighty, 1 second. Bear with me here. Alright. All of a sudden, you all, except Aegis, get the sudden urge to cover your ears. Irie, you specifically feel this kind of push almost to move away from where you're standing, as the scream of a banshee rattles through the temple.
No.
Aegis, caught off guard,
Yeah.
you take 4 damage, and you are surprised. All of you go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh
Shit.
no!
Well,
With a man
fuck.
down.
It's fine.
Great.
Totally fine. Good dice.
I got a 17.
Oh, I have the time Bone Fox. They may have been talking about Dry Bones, which is my cat. I don't know if that's what happened or not, but that's a big
I think
chance
that was
that's
what was
happened.
happening.
I got a 10.
10,
14.
14, Kaya?
So,
Oh no, Kaya's already down.
Kaya died.
I just realized
Hi.
my mic was muted. 17.
17. Okie dokie. So. let me add some things in here. Aegis Honey, you are in a surprise round. So, ooh, they added a black dragon. That's oh.
No, you better put that back. I don't
Oh,
think
that
so.
looks familiar. That's crazy.
Let me
He
know.
can't even fit.
That is awesome.
He doesn't even fit. That was just purely me being excited.
Dear God, we're fighting
it-
That is so
Fatalis.
Put
cool.
that back where I come from. Put that back.
I'm gonna put you guys.
Or so help me.
Or so help me.
Places. Actually,
Somebody got where I was going with that.
let's put Irie somewhere. Oh, they added a lot of stuff. That's exciting. I'm gonna put
Whatever
Irie
you
over here.
do, just do not bring back out
The dragon.
the flesh chest.
Oh, the flesh chest is not present. Don't worry.
Good.
I do not want to put the flesh chest anywhere. If I'm being completely honest.
I'm sorry, the McFucking what?
The flesh chest.
The flesh chest. You don't know about the flesh chest?
Do I need to pull out the flesh chest?
I
No,
think we need to see the flesh chest.
I do not need
I mean,
to
we
see
are
it.
getting pretty close to another ad break. We could probably pull out the flesh chest.
While I am placing
Flesh
things
chest.
on here.
Flesh chest.
For those of you who are also witnessing this, I am placing things a little randomly, but it's also like they don't have exactly the models I need for this, so we're approximating. That's why. Also, for anyone who wants to witness the flesh chest, let me find the. For the full effect of the flesh chest, we must enter first-person mode. Where is it? The
Oh my
flesh
God.
chest.
Oh my god.
Enjoy the flesh chest.
Why does it look like a toilet?
Do you have to say that?
It looks like a toilet.
I
Why is
hate
that the
that.
first thing that came to mind for you?
It's like a
I don't
mouth.
know.
That actually looks
Situation?
disgusting.
Yeah, it's the worst thing I have encountered in this. We don't talk about the flesh chest. Anyway,
It's the worst
He's just a silly little guy.
disguise for a mimic I have ever seen in my life.
I
Yeah,
really do not
yeah.
think we can classify that as a silly little guy.
I
really
You
don't.
know,
I think he's just a funny little guy who wants
I
some
think-
nom-noms.
No. Just no.
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 Like, you gotta be such
can we
a
time
hater.
out early for the ad break, please?
Alright, well, just to give you guys an idea of the order, we have 3 ghosts, a ghoul, and a banshee. 2 out of the 3 ghosts are gonna go first, and then it's Kaya. Aegis gets skipped this round because he got surprised. But Aegis would go at the same time as Kaya. And then it is Lear, the ghost, the last ghost, Irie, and then the ghoul and the banshee. Okie dokie. So top of the round, we have some ghosts. Our little flying things here are that's spooky. I don't remember putting that there. Are going to be our ghosties. This one's gonna move over to here. And is going to go for an attack on Kaya. And it misses.
Woo!
Our other ghosty is going to move over here and go for an attack on Irie. And un segundo, I have to do math. What on earth? Okay, does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. So it is going to just do a claw attack.
Okay.
And Irie takes 5 damage.
Okay.
and this like ghostly chill just kind of like settles into you. Kaya, you are up. Lear, you're on deck.
Okay.
Let me. All right, so Kaya's over here. All right, we have Kaya, Aki. We have. Oh wait, no, sorry. Kaya's Aki. We have Irie, Lear, Aegis. What would you like to do?
Well.
Well.
I guess my dagger is bursting into flames,
Okay.
and I'm swinging at it.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay, hold on, where's my bonus? Oh wow, I get hella bonuses on attack. Okay, does a 20 hit?
A 20 absolutely hits.
Alright, let me roll this. I really wish that I did more damage with the dagger. And then let me roll fire damage. Okay, that puts me at 2 basic damage, 5 fire damage, 7 damage total.
Okay. The ghost bursts into flames and starts howling.
Oh,
But it is still present, like it's still manifested. You want to move at all, or are you good there?
Yeah, I'm good here.
Okay. Lear, you are up. And then it's another ghost, and then Irie, you're on deck.
Okay, where am I? Right there?
Aki.
I would like to... Where's the Banshee? Hold on.
Aki. This is the ghoul.
Okay.
Trying to,
Alright,
give
so
you
I would like to
better
use...
perspective here.
I would like to use, an air geyser, which is like, towards, which is closer to me, the Banshee or the ghoul?
Probably the Banshee. There's a ghost
Banshee.
that's kind of like nearby, but it might not attack you.
I would like to use air geyser on the ghost then.
Air geyser on the ghost? Okay. Go for it.
Oh no!
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
13 hits. Yes,
Okay.
Frox is dipping out because he has to get up early tomorrow. And
gotcha.
also he has been yoinked, so
He's been yoinking.
yeah, I can't do anything about that. So yeah. Alright. Yes, how much damage?
Okay, let me double check. It's 2d6s.
Okay.
So... Oh. It's 9.
Okay.
And it says it knocks an opponent upward, but I don't think that matters much for a ghost.
Yeah, I don't think that would apply. That part would apply to a ghost, but you do some significant damage to it. Like chunks of it are like missing and kind of like getting torn apart a bit.
Nice.
All right. We have the other ghost who is going to move in. and go for Lear for an attack, and that is a
Boy.
16.
That hits.
Alright. What did I do with my d4? There it is. And
Fun
Lear
fact.
takes 4 damage from another.
Fun fact, this is the first time I've taken damage this whole run.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that for you.
Love that for you. Alright, Irene.
First time, huh?
Yeah, first
Irene,
time.
you're up.
Yeah, surprisingly, I haven't taken a bite out of anything poisonous here recently.
Oh. What kind of centipede is poisonous?
Yo.
All of them.
Yo, can we like let it die? That'd be great. Okay.
You or the centipede?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Irie, what you got?
Can I do my exploit vulnerability thing on whatever's closest to me?
Yes.
So
Yes, you can.
alright, that is a esoteric lore check. That's a 16.
That hits.
So that is, you recall an important fact about the creature, learning its highest weakness or one of its highest weaknesses if it has multiple.
Mm-hmm.
And then my unarmed and weapon strikes become magical if they aren't already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that was successful, and then I'm gonna try to hit it. Can
Okay.
I do that in the same turn?
Yeah, you can.
Got it. That should hit. That's an 18.
That absolutely hits.
Great. So I'm gonna attack, but my weapon does become magical in
Mhm.
whatever way. If any of that helps.
Yeah, I mean, since all of these creatures are undead, any kind of we have an ad break. This is actually probably a good thing because then I can explain that. So since they are undead, you know that any for the ghosts at the very least, they are okay. Well, let me rewind. Any undead is going to be susceptible to more divine magic. Most of them are going to be susceptible to fire and any kind of light magic in that case. They're going to have pretty much any immunity to necrotic damage or undead damage. The ghosts are going to have they're going to be essentially immune to any kind of physical strike that is non-magical.
Okay.
Because incorporeal. Yeah, so you can take your pick on kind of what kind of magic you want to use for that.
I just have like a holy blade at this point.
Okay.
So
Not on you, because there ain't nothing holy in this character over here.
Do remember that so Aegis and Irie, you both have a +1 on your next attack roll, and Kaya, you have a 1d4 of divine inspiration that you can use.
I was
whenever
gonna
you want.
ask, does divine inspiration apply to damage rolls or only to attack rolls and skill checks?
Only attack rolls and skill checks.
Okay.
I'll say real quick, I love how my character is just here to cause shit, but
Mhm.
they can't even do it because the party that they are with is just naturally causing shit so much
Yeah, they just be
that
getting into shit.
they have to keep it together at least marginally so that Lear can survive. And Lear is just like, I want to do stuff too. And I can't.
That's
Lear-
perfect.
Lear wants to get into things, but it's between Kaya and everybody else, it's just I can't compete with this. I can't be the most chaotic and also stay alive in these circumstances. I cannot live
Someone
laugh love
has to
here.
be mentally sane, and for Lear to be the one that is mentally sane, it is making them even more insane than they previously were.
I mean, I feel like you could argue Aegis is pretty sane.
I just made him
Aegis
dumb
doesn't
is
care.
the thing. Aegis is just dumb.
He's just
So like he doesn't understand a lot of things.
You say Aegis is sane, but the he bit man's
In
head.
self-defense.
It was in self-defense, but did you have to bite his head?
Okay, I'm sorry. I want you to take a look at what kind of being Aegis is. What are they? What is the thing that crocodiles / gators, fucking crocodilians of any kind, are known best for?
Fight Voice.
Fight.
Exactly. A plus memory.
That felt condescending.
Yeah, it was.
It's just in
You
the context
dick.
of everything that went on. It was the most
Alright, can I give you my
chaotic
damage
movie
roll
of
yet?
Yes, you can give me your damage roll.
I mean, I rolled a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, one of the ghosts dissipates. You know that it is not, like, it's able to regenerate, but it will take it 2d4 in days in order to completely respawn,
Okay.
reform, whatever the word is.
Is this the same one I lit on fire or no?
It is the one that Lear hit with the geyser, not the one you lit
Got
on
it.
fire. And does that fire damage do damage per turn?
It doesn't state.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume not then. Okie dokie. Alright, we have the ghoul and the banshee. The ghoul is going to kind of close in on Kaya, and our banshee friend is kind of going to move over here and attack Aegis. The ghoul is going to try and go for... What shall we do here? What shall we do? We're gonna go for a 2-claw attack. And then what's the... So first one's a 13, and then the second one is a 21. Does the 21... I'm assuming the 21 hits. Does the 13 hit? I don't think it does.
Who are you targeting again?
Kaya.
20. Wait, sorry. Hit me with those numbers again.
21 and 13. I'm assuming the 21 hits, but the 13 does not.
21 hits, 13 does not.
Okay. Kaya takes 3 damage, and I need you to roll a d20 for me really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Just a straight
That
d20.
is a 12.
You are now paralyzed.
And I take 3 damage, you said?
Yes, 3 damage. So,
Okay.
paralysis, you are... I just want to confirm that they didn't change it. Yes, so you are immobile. You cannot take any physical actions. You cannot speak. You are, like, locked in. To resist it, you're going to do a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
And the DC is going to be a 13.
Well, boy, oh boy, did I get a 7.
Oh, honey. All right, so at the top of your turn, you're going to have a chance to counter it and try and break free again, but that is going to take your action, which
Got it.
you're paralyzed anyway for 4 turns, so would be worth a shot. Anyway, our banshee is going to take Aegis and do a nice little attack as well. All right, does a... Oh dear. Well, that was a 24, so I'm assuming that hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, boy.
That
Oh.
you would be assuming correctly.
I would indeed be assuming correctly. Okie dokie. So, I need you to make a will save for terror.
How does one do such a thing?
D20 plus your will.
Cool. Where are you, William?
At top next to your AC, there should be a thing that says like will and fortitude.
Ooh, I
and whatnot.
like that number. I feel confident about that.
Okay.
Isn't
Why?
it based off of your wisdom?
Well, no. Wait, is it?
I think a will is.
Or is it just the will number?
It's the will.
It's
The total
will
number.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the total number.
Okay, well then I'll be fine. Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the sound of that.
So with the will modifier, it's a 10.
Yeah. Aegis is now cowering in fear for 3
Taking
rounds.
even harder than he was.
Great.
And let me roll damage real quick. Don't mind me.
Man, those smelling salts would be great right about now.
Oh man.
Aegis takes 8 damage from the banshee.
Okay.
All right, top of the round. We have one of the ghosts who is still here is gonna try and take a swing at Irie. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. Irie takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Kaya, you are up.
Okay.
And Lear, well, Aegis, you're on deck, but you're also frozen. So, like with Kaya, if you want to re-roll your will to try and see if you can snap out of it, that's what you would do with your turn. Okay.
Cool.
Kaya.
Oh. 14.
What did I say the DC was?
I don't remember.
It was a 13.
Oh, yay!
All right, Kaya snapped out of it. She is no longer paralyzed. You can move, but you cannot attack.
Is that going to trigger attack of opportunity?
Yes, it will.
In that case, I will stay where the hell I am.
All right, Aegis.
So wait, what? I just rolled a 20 again to try and snap out of it?
You roll the 20 plus your will to try and snap out of it.
Okay, cool. Also, sorry, my voice is like struggling at this point.
You're okay.
Same roll as last time?
Mm-hmm.
With the fucking will. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 21.
Aegis snaps out of it as well.
Yay.
Oh,
What can I do? Am I just out of it and that's my turn?
You were afraid and not paralyzed, so you can take an attack.
Okie dokie. What enemy is closest to me?
There's a ghost and a banshee. The banshee's probably well, I mean, they're both kind of equidistant. This is a statue. I'm just gonna move that for now, so you can kind of see they're both like there. So you can take an
Okay.
attack on either one.
Gotcha. Banshee's about to get the fucking biggest knuckle sandwich that it's ever had.
Okay.
And actually, did we do a rest of any sort?
You did a short rest, so you got half of your HP back.
Well, HP isn't really what I'm concerned about, because I
Oh, the
also
key
because I
points?
drank the potion at the beginning. Yeah.
No, you have not replenished your key points.
Fuck. Okay, how many did I use last time? I think I used.
You used 2 out of the 4.
Okay, so I still have
2.
2. Okay, I want to do flurry of blows. I just want to fucking punch this thing.
Okay. Are you
How many times
applying
can I do it?
any elemental damage to it, or are you doing a straight melee?
Straight melee. I don't think I have any elemental stuff. Yeah, I got nothing
Okay.
elemental wise.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. So you can hit it up to 3 times.
Want to hit it 3 times in the fucking jaw.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Aegis said stop that. Go for it.
Talk shit, get hit. So I would I would roll 20, and then if it hits, then roll for damage.
You can roll the 3 consecutively if you want. Just remember to apply the +1 to one of them. So you could do roll 3 d20s and just tell me the numbers, and we'll see if they hit. So then you roll the damage.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay, well, first one's a 19.
19. Okay. Is that with the +1?
No, that's without the +1.
Okay,
So
so that
then,
would be a 20.
yippee.
Okay, go for it.
Second one is a 16.
Okay.
And the third one's another 19.
Okay. 2 out of the 3 hit. So go ahead and give me 2 damage rolls.
Hell yeah, Batman. Oh, that's a 1.
Oh dear.
And that's a 4.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Yippee.
Alright. The Banshee is a bit unimpressed.
Fuck you, Banshee.
But that's fine. Lear, you are up, and then it's
Oh,
Ivory, Ghost, and then Ivory on deck.
Alright, how am I doing on spells? So I still got a ghost around me, and the ghoul, is it the Banshee that's closest to me, you said?
The Ghost is closest to you, but the Banshee is also right there.
Okay, I want to cast, like, Burst of Nettles
Okay.
on the Banshee.
On the Banshee. Okay,
Mhm.
go for it.
Wait, how much damage did... I just attacked the Banshee, right?
Yes. Aegis did 5
How much
damage.
5 damage. Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
I still want to do that then. Okay, math. I got a 17.
17. Does not hit.
Ah, dang it.
Does not hit. Alright. The Ghost is gonna go for an attack, and it's gonna miss. Irie, you are up. And then it's Ghoul and Banshee.
Alright, I'm just gonna. Is everyone at like decent health? Or
Yeah,
some people gotten-
I'm near max.
okay.
I have
Then
4 health points left.
you have how many?
4.
Okay, well you have. Then I'm going to down my entire chalice, and using my paired link, I'm gonna heal Aegis.
Oh wow, okay.
Based on the fact that I gave him that pouch earlier.
Yippee! Ooh, fancy. Okay.
That's dope.
So that is 12 points of
12
healing.
points of healing. Nice.
I'm back to full health, baby.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright.
Irie's my new best friend. Sorry, Kaya.
No! We have hats! You could also beat the ghost with a wagon wheel.
My friend who's on hubris.
Can I attack in addition to that, or is
Yes.
that just... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll also try to swipe at whoever's closest to me.
Okay. Alright, that would be one of the ghosts.
Okay, that is going to be math. That is 17.
That hits.
Okay, great.
Go ahead and roll
And
damage.
still the
Yep.
holy weapon out here.
Mhm.
That's 3.
3, and that ghost also disappears.
Delightful.
Delightful indeed. Let's go. Alright, the ghoul is gonna go for another strike on Kaya, and that is a 12, which does not hit.
Nope.
And a 19, which does hit. Kaya, I need you to do another DC save for me. Another save, yes.
Oh, nat 20!
Kaya is not paralyzed. She does take 1 damage, but she's not paralyzed. And the Banshee is going to kind of retreat back to over here. Top of the round. One of the last remaining ghost is gonna try and hit Lear. That's a 19.
That hit.
That hits. For another 2 damage.
Okay.
And Kaya and Aegis, you are up. Lear, you're on deck.
I would
Okay.
like to strike at the closest.
That would be the ghoul.
Oh, no shot. Another nat 20.
Hell yeah. Okay.
No shot.
That's
Oh,
okay.
that makes me excited.
That is so good.
Does
Yeah.
does the crit apply to my flaming damage?
Yes, this ghoul is about to get fucked up.
Let me roll first. My oh, okay. Well,
Well, remember it's doubled.
yeah, but a 1 doubled is 2.
Okay, fair.
Let me roll my fire. That's 4, so that puts 8, so that puts me at 10 damage total.
All right. And the ghoul, like you're like have seared off half of its body at this
Hell
point.
yeah.
And it's still hanging on because it's undead. But like the flesh is just kind of like slopping off of it in like chunks of burned gore.
Tasty.
Aegis.
In the middle of a bite when you said tasty.
So, I have question.
I might have answer.
The Banshee.
Yes.
Is that the flying thing?
No, that's this over here. The flying thing's a ghost.
Okay, I have no idea where, like, I am in...
Aegis. The lizard.
Oh, I didn't even see.
It's a lizard. You're here.
I genuinely could not tell.
I tried. He's a lizard, I promise.
No, I'm
Hold on.
sorry,
See? He's a lizard!
Hey, there he is. I'm holding Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, anyway. So, I'm still right next to the Banshee I punched, right?
No, the banshee moved away from you.
Fuck. I guess... How far away is the ghoul?
You can make it.
Cool. I wanna just, like... since I didn't get to do this last time, I want to take a running start and just fucking drop kick this thing.
Okay, go for it.
Bet.
Okay.
So that would
Is this
be
your signature move or something?
D20. I'm just gonna kick shit.
It's just how he greets people.
Yeah.
That would be a D20.
D20. Yeah, you're gonna roll it as an unarmed strike.
Oh hells yes.
Oh,
That
boy.
is a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead.
Bet.
Can you imagine
Roll
the
for
last
damage,
thing
right?
that
Yeah.
you see before you completely black out and are gone from this world is a huge lizard man running at you full speed
At that
and
point, I would
jumping and
accept
his
death.
feet coming towards your face.
At
I
that
don't
point, I would
know.
accept
Yeah.
death.
I don't add any sort of modifier being like from that. Okay, I didn't think so. I just wanted to double check.
Mhm.
That's a 4.
Yeah, so you guys witness Aegis just fucking run, and he sprints past Lear, literally through the ghost. Just runs past Irie and drop kicks the ghoul, who goes flying into a pillar and splatters into just gore and nothingness. As the ghoul is also taken out.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
I love it.
Lear, you're up. Irie, you're on deck.
I can still cast a spell at this point, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and cast Burst of Nettles again towards
Okay.
this ghost. Okay, this one's gotta hit. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, it's 3d6 damage plus 1d6 acid.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus.
I
Holy
was trying to hit the banshee with it and I couldn't.
Oh my god.
I mean, with that
I wanna-
24, you coulda, but I know.
I'm not rolling too good on this anyways, but it's still gonna do a good bit of damage. Are you kidding me? 3 in a row? Oh, fine. It's 6 damage for,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's this, the
The burst, and then the acid is.
It just says damage. It doesn't say what kind of damage. And then the 1d6 of acid is 3, so that's gonna be 9. It did the same as the other spell. It's 9 damage total.
And that ghost is also taken out. Irie, you are up. The banshee is the only thing left.
And where is it compared to me? Is it
It's over here. You're like
Okay.
over here.
Banshee.
And sheesh.
Not
can
she.
I
Sorry.
is it like far enough for me to
Sorry.
shoot it with my bow?
You can shoot it from
Which is
there.
also magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Irie has a fucking bow? What?
Yeah,
Mhm.
all along.
Just pulled it out of your ass.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I'm actually like witnessing Irie fight.
Yeah,
It
she's,
is, really.
she's been able to like
Wait till you
coast.
see me pull out my weapon. You're gonna be really surprised.
It's really funny because Irie's been able to just like vibe every combat session.
I've been casting
The-
spells mainly, but like I was gonna use my weapon this go around, but
I
it's
can't
ghost.
exactly explosion when everyone's near the enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
I'm
stopped
guessing
you
a
the first
21
time.
hits.
The 21
It did.
hits.
Okay.
I'm still bitter, Karu.
So
You
that's
didn't get hit by the
5
explosion.
of the magical damage.
Okay. Alrighty. And the banshee. Let's see what the banshee does. Oh fuck. Okay. The banshee lets out a scream, and the walls of the temple shake, and she disappears. She got a nat 1. She fucking ran.
Damn.
Hey, oh.
She was intimidated.
She was like, I'm not doing
God.
She saw
What?
Irie
The
pull
second
the
I heard,
bow out of
"Oh,
her ass, I was
damn."
like, I gotta get out of here.
The second I heard, oh damn, I was like, I push Aegis in front of me. No, I'm just kidding.
She's about to Kagome her.
What
She
the
needed to leave.
fuck?
Alright, yeah, you guys, the, Banshee's gone. Kind of calm settles over again. It still feels very oppressive, very like, you are not meant to be here. But there are no more enemies.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I wait, so you said it's the Queen Ascender temple.
Mhm.
What's a banshee doing in here? But it tracks. I want to snoop a little bit. I know there was a stone from earlier, but I don't want to touch that necessarily. Can I
Mhm.
do like some sort of like check or roll for that to glean more knowledge off that stone?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Should I do religion or just perception?
Either one. Depends on what you want to know.
Hey guys, didn't you say that those creepy things looked like they were undead and we just fought some undead?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if probably maybe who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying that like
that
maybe
this might have something to do with it.
just maybe.
You know, vampires are technically undead too, right?
Just as something I want to check for.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did like a bit of looking when we met like Vizine
Mm-hmm.
and noticing like a lot of like dragon imagery and also a lot of gold. Is there any hint of that here that I'm seeing? Or is that just is this just like unrelated? Am I making any connections?
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Would that be plus anything or is that just a straight roll?
I would say perception.
I
Okay.
got a 16, by the way.
16?
Mhm.
You recognize... Wait,
Oh.
are you doing perception or religion?
Perception.
Perception. This stone has some mighty powerful magic packed into it. You also get the sense that touching it would be a very bad idea.
Oh. Thank God I'm not Frox, or I'd be having a case of sticky fingers right now.
Irie?
Got a 19.
Alright, Irie. Wait, Lear, did you say anything about who this temple belonged to?
Said that it belonged to. I was like looking around. This is definitely the Queen of Sunder's place.
Okay. Just wanted to check. Irie, you recall Vizine, there was a lot of dragons, a lot of gold. And the whole Queen of Sundry thing is like firing the synapses a little bit. And you remember very, 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 very vaguely that Ilva is married to the god of power, whose symbol is a dragon.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking around, you approach her statue and you see a little golden dragon etched into the wall behind her statue.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can call everyone to look at it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell them like I'm just gonna like relay the information and then point out that Vizine must follow this guy.
Okay.
Like this is our connection.
He does protect the common folk as best he can. There was that mysterious thing of lightning that took out Sticky Fingers. Doesn't that have something to do with him too?
I suppose. But there's got to be some sort of connection with this guy because Vizine is too
He's a vampire.
decked out in gold surrounded by dragons for this to be a complete coincidence. Especially when he is the main guy associated with our mysterious mayor here.
Also very, very good point.
I nod my head and shrug my chin while, like, with my other finger, I'm pointing at the image of the dragon. I just go, bird.
Hey, bird.
I love
It's another form of
Aegis.
a lizard. It's another form of a lizard, and you just call it a bird.
You wouldn't understand.
Aegis is my favorite character.
I
think.
love Aegis.
Oh. Well, I think we found the information that we needed to find in order for you to use your Rizzler skills for. I think this
We
is
might
the
have.
perfect type of information that we should probably snoop into.
Absolutely.
Is that all the
Dun, dun,
investigating you're gonna do?
dun.
I so badly want to touch the stone. know
Can
it's
I
a
look
bad
around?
idea. I so badly want to touch it.
Ooh.
Okay,
Can
so
I use?
what-
No more.
Can
what-
I lift my eye patch and look around to see if there's any magically hidden like pathways down?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Motherfucker. What's my arcana?
While Kaya is doing this, Lear is just like hands on like the same table that the stone is on, and just like peeking just enough over the edge to where her eyes are just right there, and she's just looking at the stone like I just battling inner demons. Like, don't touch it, but I want to touch it. But the voices, I don't want to be bad, but the voices make me.
The demons inside me.
The demons inside.
I wanna lean over to Lear and just like ask her, like what would happen if you did touch it?
That's the thing. I know something bad would happen, but I want to know what the bad something is. I want to know.
Irie's
I
a
got-
fucking instigator.
I got an 11 on arcana.
The little gold dragon etching that Irie pointed out is glowing.
It glows!
It glows?
The power coursing through my eye has revealed the secrets hidden within that dragon emblem. It
I'm gonna touch it.
glows!
And
You touch the dragon symbol.
Yeah.
there's a
Not the
clicking
stone.
sound, and the wall moves, and it opens.
Ah.
And through the dark tunnel, all you can see are the stairs just leading into the like inky blackness, and the stench of rot and decay hits you. And that's where we're ending session.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't
Oh my
want to
God.
touch the stone, but the voices tell me to.
But the parasites
The
want me.
parasites to touch the stone.
The parasites.
The parasites want me to be little.
You gotta pick up the slack of the little fucking gremlin being our goblin is gone.
True. True.
Doing it in his honor.
Yeah, totally.
I'm also really pissed at myself because I realized I missed the perfect opportunity to do something hilarious with my little fucking wheel hat.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I forgot about
I
the
could have done, I'm about to make another fucking Mortal Kombat reference, which I'm pretty sure only Karu's gonna get. Just fucking take it off and throw it like Kung Lao's hat.
Wait, I
I
get
know,
that
I
reference.
know what you're talking about.
Oh, cool.
Also, I forgot to mention, you all get 900 XP.
Wait, does that mean we leveled up? No. Wait, I don't understand math.
No, you should not be
believe
I don't
we
leveling up.
leveled up.
understand.
Okay.
No?
I don't think so. Wait, what are you guys at?
I thought
We were at
I
like
thought it was like
7,200.
Yeah,
7,200.
7,200.
I thought
Mhm.
8,000
that
was the cap, but was it not?
No, it's 9,000,
It's
I
9.
think.
Oh, okay.
It's
It-
over
we're pretty-
9,000!
I remember, yeah, because I made that joke last.
Wait,
Thank
did
you
I
for the
can't
care
wait.
package, Gremlin. Ooh,
Thank
pussy.
you.
you guys
Thanks,
had an
Mom.
eventful session. Eventful.
So Frox is fucking dead.
I'm not just tripping.
You are not just tripping. You might still be tripping, but
I
you're
might
not
still be tripping,
just
But I'm not just tripping.
We're not tripping.
And at this point, you might not be the only one tripping. Who knows?
Yeah.
It sounds
mean,
like I've been
Caillou-
possessed by our grumbly creature that's been
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
kidnapped.
Kaya's always tripping over her own feet, so.
Kaya's
Like,
doing
Kaya
her
has been
best.
in a delusion since the beginning.
She's doing
I'm
her
just
best.
doing my
Karu,
best.
how many times did you fucking hit your head by yourself that session?
I think twice. Maybe 3 times.
Jesus, I love you guys so much. Lord Almighty.
Alrighty,
I'm
well,
still cracking up with the tulip hat. I'm sorry.
the tulip hats are really good.
Oh, the tulip hat was great.
The hats
I
are
think
great.
there were so many fantastic moments of Kaya in that session, from inspecting the wheel and stuff, but I still think my favorite is just walking face first into the wall.
That was so, and then
Yeah.
tumbling
Yeah.
into the temple.
Oh my god. Puff turning into it practically is just a dog.
Puff is a dog at this point.
dog.
Like, Puff is
Yeah.
a dog
Yeah.
in a crocodile's body.
I swear to God, next time I'm in close proximity to a fucking crocodilian, I'm gonna end up getting bit because I'm gonna want to pet it because I'm gonna be like, Puff,
Puff.
Puff,
my boy.
my boy.
That's my boy.
I want to learn how to
happening
do
is that no matter what happens after all of this, it's either Aegis is gonna go with Lear wherever Lear goes, or Lear is gonna be forced to go with Aegis wherever.
Yeah,
Aegis
they're
goes.
bonded now. Like, there's
Because can't get Puff to to come with Lear anymore.
Here, I'll just rip off my fucking tail, give it to you, and Puff can cuddle with it anytime he misses me.
No.
He'll
It'll
chew
grow
on it.
back.
That is like the most unhinged direction that you could go with that.
It'll chew on it.
Just straight to take my whole body part.
It'll grow back. I'm a lizard folk.
Okay. On that
I'm a
note,
wizard,
And
Harry.
it's a replenishing chew toy, so like he can get a new one whenever he needs it.
It'll grow a
Like,
whole
you
new
know.
Aegis.
It's just have to mail him wherever he is. Like, but he can't wait. Can he just read? That's the whole thing.
Aegis can't read.
Aegis,
read,
come babysit
dang.
Puff. He's just looking
It's just
at the
a
letter.
drawn picture of Puff with sad puppy dog eyes and a picture of a separated tail.
I feel like Aegis would just
And a
get
missing
confused
poster.
and start crying, just like, oh no, why is there a sad alligator?
Aegis thinks it's hate mail.
Aegis thinks he's getting bullied by the townsfolk again.
Aww.
My sweet boy. Alrighty, friends. On that note, thank you very much for tonight's session. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Yeah. And
I did.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You guys are solving the mystery bit by bit.
Yeah, we're also
exciting.
losing our members bit by bit.
You know, things happen.
Things happen.
There were,
Happen.
there were 6 of us when.
There were
When-
6, and now there are 5.
Who's next? It could be you. It could be me. It could even.
It's Puff.
No!
No, I'm sorry. If Puff goes
I
missing,
would
I'm
never.
just
I
giving
would
up.
never. I would never.
My baby.
He is good boy. He's not going anywhere.
Dun,
Look at
dun,
him in his little
dun.
tulip hat, and you can't hurt him.
God,
Hurt him.
I love the sass of that you fucking showed off, May, with that one fucking bite while making direct eye contact with Lear. Just indifferent chomp on that man's arm.
The whole
Listen.
picnic scene was sending me.
I
There was
mean-
so much happening at the
I'm-
same time.
I may or may not have taken inspiration from the fact that Big Mighty is currently mad at me.
Oh no.
Neep is currently mad at me, and therefore I took inspiration from that for Puff. Just direct eye contact. Crunch.
I mean, Puff is essentially bone. Might as well also make him neat.
He's not an NPC though. He's my little boy. You can't take him from me.
I will
No,
not take your
Bone
little boy
Fox,
from
no.
me.
He's my animal companion.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. He's actually a little guy. Don't. He
My name is
can't.
Lear, and this is my animal companion Puff, and this is his companion Agent.
This is his emotional support animal, Aegis.
This is my emotional support animal's emotional support animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, wait, we can
Meanwhile,
keep going with this.
Kaya is
And
just
this is
like
this is this is Kaya
Oh my god, wait a second. It's literally the fucking ASDF movie. Oh, look at the little baby. Wah. Now look at the big baby. Wah.
Yeah. And Irie's just like going around on a drug trip. Like
Yeah.
instigating.
Irie might have a problem now.
I can't
Lear
wait
has
for the
to keep
Irie
checking their
rehab arc.
pockets.
I have to like roll for like my addiction now to seeing things.
Roll to make the cold sweat go away.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed
but-
in the apocryphal. I can't even say it.
Roll a d20 to make the shaking stop.
Alright, I'm gonna rate us out before
A
this
will
goes
save for
more off
withdrawals.
off the rails. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. We have a little raid message for whoever we pass the love on to. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. As always, the VOD will be up in the D&D playlist on the YouTubes for catching up purposes before next session, which we have not yet planned, so I don't know when that'll be. But
Heck yeah.
we will be back. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
All right, quick burp again.
I